Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the KeyBank Center here in Buffalo, New York for the second round of the NCAA tournament. We have with us student athletes from Princeton. From the far side, Devin Kennedy, Stephen Cook, Miles Stevens, and Spencer Weiss. Please silence your cell phones if you have them with you. We would ask that you raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Please wait for the microphone to get to you. Please state your name and your affiliation. If you could, please direct your questions to a specific student athlete. That's helpful. And you are allowed one follow-up question after your original question if you have one. With that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. Please raise your hand if you have a question for Princeton student athletes. We'll start over here on the far side right here.
Tim Priester, Irish Illustrated. For Devin, just your thoughts on going up against your hometown team and how close you were to playing against your former teammate, Demetrius Jackson.
Yeah, first off, it's an honor to be here and represent the Ivy League. I know my teammates and I were really excited to play. And for me, especially, I'm looking forward to playing against some of my friends. VJ Beacham and I have a close relationship. I play summer basketball with these guys, so I live right down the road, so it'll be interesting. It'll be really fun for me.
What are some of your emotions? Is this because of the setup and who you're playing? Is there a little bit more emotion involved with it?
Yeah, I think there is, but when we get on the court tomorrow, there's gonna be high emotions. But I know my teammates and I are just gonna be looking forward to tipping off and playing some good basketball.
Thanks, Tim.
Other questions? Yep, go ahead.
Jonah Javad with WGRZ TV in Buffalo. Which of you guys have midterms that you have to take today? You do, Spencer?
I do, at 4:30.
At 4:30.
Yes, sir.
So what's your schedule like today? And can you describe in terms of, are you rushing to study hall after practice here?
Focus is on the game. You only go to the NCAA tournament so many times in your life. And while there will be studying done, most of the studying will be done on Notre Dame. And there's the scouting report, which the coaches have given us, and focusing on executing tomorrow at 12:15.
And what can you tell me about Professor Gene Grossman?
Oh, he's unbelievable. He's a faculty fellow for a long time, unbelievable advisor to all of us, always willing to help. Unbelievable person as well.
Go right down here.
And John Worrell with the Associated Press. This is also for Spencer, kind of a follow-up on the midterm thing. How much more difficult has it, or challenging has it been, given the fact that you're coming off the inaugural Ivy League tournament, and how much more of a juggling act has it been, given that fact?
Certainly it's tough, but at the end of the day, this is what we signed up for. By coming to Princeton University, you're going to have to balance academics as well as athletics. Certainly the stages may have risen a bit, but nonetheless, we've been balancing both our whole lives, and this is no different.
Yep, go right down here.
Dana O'Neill with ESPN. So simple question, Spencer, what's the midterm in?
Business leadership.
And are you prepared?
Hopefully. We'll see later today.
Let's go back here to the fourth row, and then we'll move up from there.
Thanks. Matt Bove, WKBW. So most of you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with snow. You ever seen anything like this? It's like a blizzard outside.
Miles, you want to take it?
Sure. Well, we got here Monday night, and it was snowing, and we woke up this morning, and it was still snowing, and it hasn't stopped since. I've been telling the guys, on the bus, I can't believe we're driving on these roads that aren't being plowed. I guess they just don't care here. The drivers must be really good, but I think it's crazy. But we're here to play basketball. So
Lots of practice.
lots of practice and driving.
Stephen, anything to add?
Devin and I are from the Midwest, so we're used to this. Maybe the Jersey folks are a little less used to it, but yeah, we're excited to be here.
Let's go. Jonah, and then we'll go up front to Mark. Do you have a question here? Yeah. Go ahead.
Spencer, you said you had a midterm. How many more of your teammates also have them?
I'm sure everyone does. We're in the middle of midterm week, so whether we're getting proctored today, sometime earlier this week, I'm sure we're all swamped, but nonetheless, the focus is tomorrow, 12:15.
Do any of you other fellas have tests going on this week?
I got a midterm. I had a midterm today. I got it rescheduled, luckily, to Friday morning, so after the game. So I still have some studying to do, but I get to focus on the game first and foremost.
And can you just elaborate on the difficulty of studying for two different types of tests, game and also academically?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of echo what Spencer said. We signed up for this, and we've been doing this for a while, and we know what we have to do, both on and off the court. And I think we've, at this point in the season and in our careers, we've become, pretty good at juggling academics and athletics. So it's just like another day on the job, I guess. The stage is a little bigger, but it's what we do. So.
Good, Mark.
Right, this is for Devin. Now that you're sort of half a year removed from your trip to Tanzania, just what do you think was the impact of you on that trip? And what is there some things you miss about it, food or something else like that?
Yeah, it was a very special trip. I was blessed to have the opportunity to go over there and do 2 semesters of studying and, prepare myself. And the whole reason for me going was to lighten my schedule for my sophomore spring. Because the goal at the beginning of the year was make this tournament. And so in terms of midterms, I have a little lighter load. And looking back, that was the start of it. So, I had a really good opportunity to meet some amazing people in Tanzania. One of my friends who I met was actually the national team captain, Murshid Mudrakat. He's actually in the States right now. He's wished me good luck, and I actually have a lot of support from some people back there, reaching out to me on Instagram, and being able to touch a lot of their lives through basketball and in my time over there. So the food was great. It was really cheap compared to what we have in the States. So I missed that, but there are some good relationships I've built, and I'm actually looking forward to going back sometime in the future.
Other questions for Princeton student athletes? Go ahead, Mark.
Just, for any one of you, maybe Spencer, how would you characterize Coach's offensive philosophy? Because a lot is made of the Princeton quote-unquote offense, which isn't really what it was, but what can you say about some principles of his offensive philosophy?
Versatile. Everyone in the offense needs to be able to, dribble, shoot, pass. It's part of the player, I guess, that Princeton looks for nowadays. But nonetheless, it's less read and react. It's just really just playing. We're always going up and down during practice, getting after it. But as much as people want to talk about our offense, it's really been our defense that's carried us all year. Our offense has, been there for quite some time, but our defense was lacking. And this year we really stepped up on the defensive end. And that's a big reason why we're here today and able to play in the game tomorrow.
Anybody else want to talk about what you're doing offensively?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely a lot less structured than it was in the past. When you think of the Princeton offense, you think of sort of rigid, structured decisions. You go backdoor when this happens, and you come around other times. But the thing that we really appreciate is Coach has given us a lot of freedom within the offense to sort of read and react and do what we want when we see something on the court. And I think that's really benefited us this year.
Any other questions? Okay, if not, Princeton will be tipping off against Notre Dame 12:15 tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back with head coach Mitch Henderson momentarily.